Hi AWF fans, welcome to the Control Center. My name is Derik Zoo. Of course, I'm the matchmaker here in the AWF. Pumped, you guys, we are days away from WrestleJam 13. For the last 13 years, we have brought the best and brightest of professional wrestling here to Ringgold, Georgia, and this year will be no different. As a matter of fact, this event is so big, we're doing it on 2 nights. That's right, Friday the 16th and Saturday on the 17th. Lots of matches to talk to you about. The first one I want to talk to you about right now is this. The AWF Tag Team titles will be on the line as Robbie Roode Enterprises goes up against the Nightmares. Now, our cameras were unfortunate enough to catch up with the manager of champions, Robbie Roode himself, and he had this to say.
It's like this. May the 16th is WrestleJam lucky number 13. Robbie Roode Enterprises, Zayat Cage and Shane Mann versus the Nightmares? The only nightmare going on around here is what my guys have been doing to every tag team that dares to step in a ring in Ringgold, Georgia. And rest assured that on May the 16th, we're walking out AWF Tag Team Champions. Any questions? Didn't think so.
Never a loss for words. Robbie Roode and Robbie Roode Enterprises will be taking on the Nightmares on night 1. Let's also talk about night 2. We have a double main event that night. The first of that is going to be women's wrestling. That's right, folks. Women's wrestling is coming back to the American Wrestling Federation as Caitlin Alexis takes on Notorious BBJ. Also in the weekend, we're going to have a 5-man ladder match to determine the number 1 contender. 5 men are going to be AMJ, Dion Summers, Ryan Balor, the highlight reel himself, Nathaniel Wilde, and, speaking of Wilde, a wild card. We're going to be determining that here in the upcoming weeks. Our cameras were fortunate enough to catch up with 2 of the participants of that ladder match. Let's take it to you right now.
I'm just pumped and excited for the first night of WrestleJam, my first WrestleJam, when I'm in the 5-man ladder match to become the number 1 contender for Lex Lee's heavyweight championship. I want y'all to all understand this to all my opponents. That Friday night WrestleJam, night 1, you're going to feel the full wrath and power of the 3 letters, AMJ.
May 16th, WrestleJam 13, night 1, 5-man ladder match. Only one man can make that climb to the top and grab that contract for a number 1 contendership for the AWF heavyweight title. And you know it's going to be Bryan Balor.
And of course, folks, that was just 2 of the 5 men that will be competing in a multi-man ladder match to determine the new number 1 contender. Night 1, the main event, huge match. TNA X Division champion Moose will be going one-on-one with a man that outlasted 19 other men at the Rumble Riot, Mr. Rumble Riot himself, Chris Crow. Now, our cameras were fortunate enough to catch up with Chris Crow in a never-before-seen, only exclusive here at the Control Center interview. I'd like to take you to that right now.
May 16th, WrestleJam Night 1. It's the undeniable one. Mr. Rumble Riot versus TNA's X Division champion, Moose. I'm going to say this once, Moose. That night, you might be big and bad to TNA, but you're stepping into my yard, my show. So it's only going to be one thing. The undeniable one is walking out with the W.
Chris Crow obviously excited, pumped for this opportunity to wrestle TNA X Division champion Moose. I mean, this is going to be quite possibly the biggest match of Chris Crow's career. If he beats Moose, think about the implications on that, the possibilities that can happen there. So you want to be here for night 1 and to see that main event. Let's pivot back to night 2, the second half of that double main event. If you were here at our last event on May the 3rd, you know that Loverboy Lex Lee came in hot, demanding to know what his main event match was going to be at WrestleJam, because obviously our AWF heavyweight champion is the main event. And you know what, folks? I tend to agree with that. And so I was able to make this match happen. In the main event of night 2, it will be a tag team match between Loverboy Lex Lee and a partner against the Good Brothers. That's right, Machine Gun Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows are going to be here wrestling. Now, you may be asking yourself, who is going to be Lex's partner? Searched all over the place, tried to find someone that wanted to be Lex's partner, and there was only one man that answered the call, and you're not going to believe it. It's the man that main evented WrestleJam 12 with Loverboy Lex Lee last year, where they went all over the arena, 30 minutes, took it to each other like no one else could. A man that Lex Lee has been tormenting for over the last 18 months. A man who has vowed to not only defeat Loverboy and get back his AWF championship, but to stay at the top here in the American Wrestling Federation. That's right, the walking red flag himself, Casanova Colton Cage. So you've got one AWF superstar that you love, one AWF superstar that you hate, and they're going to try to coexist against a tag team that has won gold everywhere that they've been in the Good Brothers. It's going to be an insane main event, and I cannot wait to see it. Our cameras were fortunate enough to catch up with a very irate heavyweight champion, Loverboy Lex Lee. Listen to what he has to say.
Derik Zoo with Loverboy in him. Whoa, cameraman. You see this? This right here symbolizes excellence. This right here symbolizes excellence. And you see these glasses? Derik Zoo, you are the reason Loverboy's glasses got scratched up tonight. And that is a no-no. Just like you putting Loverboy tag teaming with Colton Cage? You should be ashamed of yourself. And against the Good Brothers? Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson? You're gonna put him in the ring with Loverboy? Don't you know, Zoo? When you put him in the ring with the AWF Heavyweight Champion, he'll have him buried quicker than Triple H did. So Gallows, Anderson, hell, Casanova, Colton Cage. This isn't a tag team match. This is the Loverboy's coming out party, and you're all invited. Main event, night 2. The AWF Heavyweight Champion will do what he has to do for that jack-off Derik Zoo. Shaniqua! Is the car ready?
Obviously a very irate Loverboy Lex Lee, and I do understand that, but at the same time, I'm not real happy with the shots he took at me and has continued to take at me over the months. And so, Lex, if you're upset about night 2, then you're going to be really mad about night 1, because I think night 1 we should kick it off with a bang, and all 3 of the AWF championships should be on the line. You already know the Nightmares will be challenging Robbie Roode Enterprises for the tag team titles. So Mike Clay, he's going to have an AWF viral defense, and so now, Loverboy Lex Lee, you will also defend your AWF Heavyweight Championship on night 1 before you step into the ring with the Good Brothers with your tag team partner, Casanova Colton Cage, for night 2. Now, folks, you want to be here for the entire weekend, all right? And you can do that. You can save a few bucks this way. Get combo tickets. Now, if you can't make it for both shows, we understand that as well. Figure out which one you want to come to. We've got single tickets as well for those. We got VIP tickets that'll be available, and that means that you will actually get in 15 minutes before doors open. Doors open. Doors will be opening at 5 o'clock. You will be going in at 4:45. All right, so make sure you grab those tickets. You'll get the front of the line. Meet all your favorite wrestlers from the AWF, superstars of the past, superstars of the present, superstars of the future. You'll have first crack at those. And let's talk about some of those people right now. Newly inducted WWE Hall of Famer Fred Ottman, Tugboat, Typhoon, Shockmaster, he will be here. TNA wrestler Johnny Swinger, the Swingman, will be here. And Buff Bagwell, WCW legend, Buff Bagwell will be here on both nights. So make sure that you're here for that as well. Night 1, we have the Hall of Fame. All of your Hall of Famers, I'll be hosting that. Very excited. It's one of my favorite times here at the AWF. And then we will be having night 1 matches, and then of course night 2 as well. Now the doors are going to be opening at a different time than normal. All right, doors are going to open at 5 o'clock. So again, VIPs, you get 4:45. Matches, the bell time is going to be at 7:30. So you want to be here for all the excitement, all the action. Grab tickets right now. AWFWOW.com. WrestleJam 13 is going to be extraordinary. We want you to be here for everything. It's going to be a great time. We cannot wait to see you here on the 16th and 17th at the Circus Center Arena for WrestleJam 13.